Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your love reading for the month of January, guys. I'm doing something a little bit different in the new year. We're going to try this out and see if it works. Instead of doing twice a month readings and lumping all the signs in by element, I'm going to do once a month a reading for each sign so that I can maybe go into a little bit more detail, and also so that you all will be able to get different videos from me. So I'll have more time to make more videos on different topics or subjects. So you guys can let me know in the comments how you feel about that. We're going to see what is happening in the month of January for Scorpio. Scorpio, I'm getting very nervous as I'm shuffling. Like, I'm getting butterflies in my stomach, and I'm feeling like really nervous. And I think that this is because for a lot of you Scorpios, there's something very big and very significant coming into your life with a relationship where you're maybe getting what you've been wishing for, but now that it's here, you're like, holy crap, am I ready for this? Can I really do this? I think for some of you, you are going to discover that you may have some commitment issues that you didn't realize were there. But we'll see. We'll see what the cards say. But intuitively, that's one of the things that I'm getting. Okay, so we're going to lay down cards here. We're going to lay down 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we'll see what's happening here. Okay, so we have passion, okay? So Scorpio, we do have, from my understanding, now I am not an astrologer by any means, but my understanding is that there's something happening in Scorpio's Venus, or Venus is in Scorpio or something right now. So a lot of Scorpios are more desirable right now around this time of year, and it may be carrying over into January or through January. Again, I'm not an astrologer. I'm sure one of you lovely people will be able to comment and explain how that's working or what's going on there. But Scorpio is supposed to be just a tad bit sexier or mysterious or irresistible in some way right now around this time of the year. So what I want you to do, guys, is really, really allow yourself to be in that energy and use this time and use this moment, because you're feeling good about yourself, to get out and to do things that you're excited about. Especially if you're a single Scorpio, this is going to maybe double or triple your chances to bring in the right person. A lot of the times why we don't get out there is because we're not feeling good about ourselves. People in general, not just Scorpios. So what you should do is really take this energy, this confidence, this feeling good about you, and go out and do things that you find of interest to you or that you're passionate about, because this is where you're going to find people who have things in common with you and people that have similarities with you, and that's exactly the foundation that you need for a real and lasting relationship. Those of you who are already with somebody right now, don't be surprised if there's some kind of reawakening of the passion, or the fire is coming back into the relationship, or your partner's just looking over at you and going, oh, Scorpio, something's different about you. They may be finding you just a little bit irresistible, or vice versa. Maybe you're getting your groove back and you're chasing after your partner. But for a lot of you Scorpios, there's a lot of fire coming into love life very early on in the month, just straight out the gate. You could be meeting somebody you're very excited about, for those of you who are single. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Some of you may have a friend who's setting you up or hooking you up with somebody. But a lot of you guys, I feel, Scorpio, this passion that's coming in is where the nervousness is beginning to start. I told you I felt butterflies, and it's like, oh, here's what I wished for, but what I'm ready for it. I think Scorpios, for a long time, either you were in a relationship where you were just kind of content or complacent, and now you're looking at it and you're all of a sudden feeling like things are going so well. What's up here? Do I need to be suspicious? Is it gonna last? You know, I'm realizing I'm worried about the future of this relationship. Some of you who are single and have this new person coming in, you're feeling very excited. You're feeling very, like it's been a long time since I've liked somebody so much, and that's scaring you. So some of you are going to need to turn to your friends for just a little bit of advice or reassurance, or to help you and make the right decisions, because maybe some of you Scorpios in the past, it's like when you've been turned on by someone or you've been really into somebody, maybe you jumped in head first, or you've gone too fast, too far. And so some of you are maybe getting some help or a second opinion. Some of you are feeling very emotional because of this passionate energy, and you maybe are feeling a little bit up and down, but you're going to be able to lean on your friends to bring in that energy of just, being able to have that peace of mind and making, better decisions about how to move forward and what to do. I feel like some of you, your friends and your family are like, where are you, Scorpio? Because some of you are full on disappearing. Like when I say passion, I'm not kidding. Like I feel some of you maybe are meeting somebody new, and it's like all of a sudden you're spending all your time with this person, and a lot of it's probably gonna be in the sheets, beneath the sheets. So you might be MIA for a lot of people in your life. And those of you, your close friends who know that there's somebody new, they might be a little bit worried. They might be like, look, Scorpio, like you're spending too much time with this person, or this is moving too fast. Listen to them. Listen to them. They're not trying to be jealous. They're not trying to mess this up for you. But I feel some of you Scorpios, it's such an intense fire. And for some of you, it's been so long since you felt strongly about somebody that it might be very easy to get carried away. I'm not saying that this relationship won't work out. I'm not saying that. I'm simply saying if we go into something too hard, too fast, we can sometimes weaken the situation or burn through it too fast. So some balance might be needed here, and some of you are going to have to listen to your friends, or try not to forget about your friends and family. Ooh, goodness gracious, guys, what did I say? What did I say? What did I say? It's here in the card. This is the very soon card. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay, this card I know very well. I know very well. This deck that I'm using was one of the first decks I, owned when I began doing readings some time ago. And a lot of my clients I read for pretty regularly. Like I know them, and I'm with them through the relationship, and sometimes through several relationships. So this card has a specific meaning to me that over time I've seen, okay, this is what this card means for a lot of people when it comes up. This card for me is the be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it card. Some of you have been really wanting or wishing that you would just meet someone and they would sweep you off your feet and you just be able to run off into the sunset. And some of you are having that proposition, bam, boom, on the table right now. And then you're like, holy moly, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I'm hearing sirens as I'm saying this even. So yes, some of you are like, oh man, like you might be feeling a little bit overwhelmed, or maybe even flat out suspicious or paranoid about it, or very, very nervous. And so this is the card that's saying, okay, stop and think about this. Think about how you want to move forward, okay? And then be open for it to continue or to manifest in the appropriate ways. But you're really going to have to get your head on your shoulders here, Scorpio, because this is intense energy, okay? And you have to be clear about what you want, because it's about to get set down. The universe is about to put it down in stone for you. Okay, this is the time to go through the rough draft and make sure everything is correct. This is the time to double check your order, because it's about to go in, and it's going in for real, and it's going in on stone. And you might be setting yourself up for a few years, maybe the rest of your life, with this romantic relationship or person or situation. Some of you are single. Maybe some of you are single, well all into the middle of the month or even closer to the end of the month, and you're like, where the heck is this person Amethyst was talking about? I don't see them. This is the time to get clear, because it's going to come in, and it's going to come in fast. You're manifesting it. So be paying attention to what are in your thoughts and what you're manifesting, what you're calling in, because when it comes in, it's going to come in hot. It's going to come in fast. Children. Your love life is being affected by children. So those of you who are getting triggered or paranoid or suspicious or fearful, something may be triggered within your inner child, okay? Some of you are like, okay, well, now I'm realizing I have commitment issues, or now I'm realizing that, you know, I'm worried about, you know, if I want to have kids or not. Some of you are realizing that, your inner child is very much showing up in this process and taking over your thinking. So you're going to have to be aware of that. Maybe some of you are having to do inner child work. Some of you guys are in a relationship where you're trying to keep it together for the kids primarily, but as you're getting clear about what you want, you're reigniting that passion. And some of you are being able to, over time, fall in love again or feel attracted to your partner again. Some of you need to be careful. We talked about that hot passion coming in. Some of you may end up, you know, surprise, surprise, surprise. You might end up getting pregnant or getting somebody pregnant far before you had intended. So you might need to be careful. Some of you maybe are even having a pregnancy scare. And if that's not something that you want right now, be extra super duper careful about that. Some of you are dating somebody with children, and there could be a discussion about how this relationship is affecting the kids, or how the children will respond to the relationship, or somebody is bringing to the table what they're going to need from you for the relationship to work in relation to their children, or vice versa. You're letting somebody know, like, look, you know, like, I like you, I want to be with you, but there's kids here involved, and it's a package deal, and, you know, I need to be clear about where this is going before I'm bringing you around my children. And so some of you are maybe trying to figure out that kind of thing. Those of you who are trying to salvage or heal a relationship, again, you or your partner might be doing some significant inner child work in the month of January. Your next card here is codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Okay, some of you might be getting involved with somebody who has some kind of, excuse the crazy lighting here, who has some kind of addiction. Okay, some of you might be getting involved with a recovering alcoholic, or a recovering drug addict, or maybe even a recovering sex addict, or bless your heart, all of the above. Maybe somebody out there. Maybe some of you are recovering from these issues. Some of you are just having to learn to have your identity outside of this relationship, because one of the first things that came up is, like I said, I feel like some of your friends and family are like a little bit like worried about you. Like, where are you, Scorpio? Because I feel like some of you are getting very wrapped up in this person where you just want to be with them all the time, or they want to be with you all the time. And this is saying, hey, be careful, you know, watch out about that, and make sure that you have your independence and your individuality still in this relationship. For some of you, this is going to be about, as you're moving forward in this relationship, having reasonable expectations and not expecting for this person to do everything you want, how you want them to do it. And then if they don't take that as an indication of, well, then they don't love me, right? And I think for some of you, you're realizing this person is not at all what I imagined for myself, but I feel so connected with them, or I feel so attracted to them. Try to refrain from trying to change this person, and vice versa. You know, be true to yourself if you're dealing with somebody who's trying to change you. I feel like these intentions, these feelings are getting super strong, super fast. And as it's coming into planning for the future, okay, this might be something very serious, as you all are sitting down and calculating, you know, what it's going to take for this to work, or where this is going, there may be some expectations that need to be revisited here, Scorpio. there may be some deal breakers that you're having to take a second look at. Some of you are doing some kind of self-help book work. Maybe you're looking up or reading books about codependency. Maybe you're realizing ways in which relationships in the past were codependent. And this is your chance to break out of that cycle and be able to be balanced in this crazy, intense, hot passion and still end up with a stable relationship through it. So basically, this is a relationship that's either going to just pop, fizzle, bang, and burn itself out from just being so hot and the drama that can come with that and then dying out. Or it can be something that really, really lasts if you're willing to do the work and realize that your partner may do the work sometimes and may not do the work, but they're going to go on their speed and on their level. And how much are you willing to accept, and how much are you able to do without getting caught up into their stuff if they're not doing their work. So it's going to be what you make of the relationship for a lot of you. I think for a lot of you, like I said, the ball is going to be in your court about how far this goes. But right out the gate, it's going to be very intense for a lot of you. And that's why the universe is saying, be clear about what you want, guys. Be clear and specific about what you want, because your order's going in and it's coming in hot. It's coming in fast. All right, my friends? You should check out your moon sign and rising sign videos as well. And check out your weekly forecasts each week as well. And let me know, guys, if you need a private reading. More than happy to do that. One of the reasons why I'm doing this once a month now instead of twice a month is I want to have a lot of different videos and a lot of different readings on different subjects for you guys. So comment and let me know what kind of videos you'd like to see. And thank you so much, guys, for subscribing and hitting notifications so that you won't miss the new videos that are going to be coming up. And thank you so much. Just thank you for watching. Thank you for keeping in touch on social media during the week and playing along with the pick a card we do there. That's been a lot of fun. And I'm just happy to be part of your journey, Scorpio. Reach out. Let me know if you need a private reading. Love and light to you, my friends. Happy New Year.